Matthew chapter 1, verse 22 and 23 says that Jesus fulfilled the word spoken by the prophet. Behold, a virgin shall conceive and give birth to a son, and you shall call him Emmanuel. First of all, nobody calls Jesus Emmanuel. I've never heard anyone in my entire life refer to Jesus as Emmanuel. Second of all, you would expect that if Matthew says that this is a prophecy fulfilled in the Old Testament, that we would just be able to flip to this verse in the Old Testament and say that this is clearly a prophecy that Jesus himself is fulfilling. The prophecy in question here is Isaiah 7. The chapter title that it gives for this paragraph is Isaiah gives Ahaz the sign of Emmanuel. So, what can we infer just from the title? That this is a prophecy that Isaiah is giving to Ahaz, who is a king of Judah from the line of David. So, let's read the prophecy. Again, the Lord spoke to Ahaz, saying, Ask a sign of the Lord your God, and let it be as deep as Sheol or as high as heaven. But Ahaz said, I will not ask, and I will not put the Lord to the test. Then Isaiah said, Hear then, O house of David, is it too little for you to weary mortals, that you weary my God also? Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. Look, the young woman is with child, and shall bear a son, and shall name him Emmanuel. He shall eat curds and honey, and by the time he knows how to refuse the evil and choose the good, the land before whose two kings you are in dread will be deserted. The Lord will bring on you and your people and your ancestral house such days as have not come since the day that Ephraim departed from Judah, the king of Assyria. So, that's the entire prophecy that Matthew is saying Jesus is fulfilling by being born from a virgin. So, what's the obvious first problem that we have here? I didn't hear the word virgin anywhere in there. This is the NRSV UE. This is a straight up translation of the Hebrew text, and the Hebrew text do not say that there's a virgin anywhere in this prophecy. In fact, it's not even a messianic prophecy. It's not talking about a Messiah here. As you just heard, Ahaz is being told by Isaiah that by the time this child knows how to refuse evil and choose good, that the two Assyrian kings attacking him will have their lands deserted and will no longer be a problem. That's it. It doesn't say the child's going to do anything. The word here used that the New Testament says is used is, it translates to virgin, is alma, and alma does not mean virgin. It just means a young woman. The word for virgin is Betula or Bethula, so one of those two, Bethula, something like that. So I can assume that of all these Hebrew manuscripts we have, if they would have meant virgin, they would have said virgin because they have a word for virgin and they use it all the time. So no messianic prophecies. The child isn't a Messiah. That's just how it is. Matthew lied.